Now, things may be tough on the high street at the moment, but for one group of stores, the recession is in fact proving something of a boom time. Discount shops are taking over empty stores in high streets across the southeast.
There's been a 60% increase in the number of discount stores across the country. There are more than 450 in London and the South East. That's nearly half the total number of discount stores in England. Earlier today, the 99th 99p store opened its doors in Ashford. Our business correspondent Mark Norman has this report.
How cheap? Discount sales, empty shops and job losses. The high street is struggling in the recession, but some retailers appear to be thriving.
Some of these products we source directly from the Far East or from India, and some of the other products are clearance products. You know, often, in fact, when Woolworths went bust, they had a lot of housewares which were available in the market, people were trying to get rid of, and so we bought a lot of their stock.
Many Woolworths stores still lie empty. Of the 30% that have been bought, almost a quarter are now discount shops. But the boss of the 99th 99p store that opens in Ashford today denies that they are taking advantage of the economic downturn.
I think obviously the recession is giving us a chance to grow and attract new customers who maybe wouldn't have decided to come into our stores before. But I think this business proposition will be very strong even after the recession.
But many shops are not surviving the downturn. In the last 6 months, almost 12,000 independents have closed. That's almost 10% of the total and double the average for a normal year. And rents have dropped by almost a third since their peak in 2007. But do the numbers highlight a permanent change in our shopping habits?
If it has, then absolutely this will continue. If it hasn't, and we go back to everyone having massive personal debt and credit cards, etc., then actually I'm sure everyone wants to revert back to the Armani rather than the 99p store.
But for the people who manage our town centres, there's a balance to be found where all retailers can be accommodated. Here in Crawley, they already have 5 £1 or 99p stores.
With any retail market, if one side dominates, then it creates an issue for the other side. What you really want is a balance right the way across the retail spectrum, so that somebody can come and have a choice of everything.
Next, please.
But of course these stores will only survive if we decide to shop there.
That's 99p, please.
I don't think it'll change the way I buy my stuff. It's nice to have a cheap shop, but there's quite a lot of cheap shops now.
It's very good value and they've got a lovely selection.
Although there's lots of pound shops and things like that, there's much more variety here.
That may be, but it's worth remembering discount stores are nothing new. When Woolies opened its doors a century ago, everything they sold was priced at just threepence or sixpence. Mark Norman, BBC South East Today, Ashford.
A Sussex ambulance worker accused of